no sticks and stones and big glass homes don't hurt you cause you're so perfect. I know you get so lonely, but you're not lonely. Well, watching cause you're still working. Do you ever...
Hi. Barbie movie's out. It's my daughter's. Do they have an Oppenheimer doll? Happy weekend. We made it. It's been a week. I've been working from home and I've been hitting up the kitchen a bit too much. It's right there. I work at the table that we actually eat dinner at, and the kitchen's right there. So, you know, feeling a little down, let's go get a treat. Bad phone call, that made me sad. Let's go get a pick-me-up. And yeah, that hasn't been good. So Monday night, it's perfect timing for this 3-day fast. I begin. If you want to join in on the autophagy of fun, please do. But yeah, I got to stop my ways. I basically become a garbage can dad again.
Yes, I love trash.
Basically just eating up remnants of whatever's on my kids' plates at the end. I mean, we had some barbecue chicken. It was so good. And I'm like, you're not gonna have that? Bring it over here. Then my son was like, steak. You're not gonna have that. You're not gonna eat that steak. Bring it over here. And I just, The main problem I get into though is when I go into the kitchen at the end of dinner and try not to have dessert, cleaning the dishes and everything, tidying up everything, and I go over to their snack area and I notice an open bag of Skittles, and I convince myself I'll clean up the area. Since it's an open bag of Skittles, let's finish the bag of Skittles. Of course, later on when my daughter asked, I thought I had some Skittles that were open. They were going stale because you had the bag open, so I had to get rid of them.
Get in my belly!
Stale Skittles. I could use that 3-day fast. I need to tweak those food urges and get them under control. Hey, before we get into New Music Friday, I do need to pass this along. It's not the greatest of news. Got to shift gears just slightly here. I heard that we lost one of the greatest singers of all time, Mr. Tony Bennett, at the age of 96, just 2 weeks shy of his birthday. This is a guy who sang alongside of Frank Sinatra to Lady Gaga. So, I mean, he has touched many, many generations and obviously going to be dearly missed. So, unfortunate news to pass along. We lost Mr. Tony Bennett. All right, New Music Friday. As always, I do put together a Spotify playlist of the songs I talked about as well as thought about for today's New Music Friday. First up, you heard of Blur. Via Pitchfork's Jazz Monroe, I learned that the Darren in the album's title, The Ballad of Darren, is playfully honoring Blur's security guard and resident everyman, Darren Smoggy Evans. I always enjoy finding out those little tidbits about an album that came out. And if I'm wrong, I blame Jazz Monroe, who has a cool first name. Anyway, new Blur. It's definitely not the upbeat sounds that some of us are used to with Blur. No. So far, what I have heard is definitely a more mellow sounding Blur, and I'm fine with that. Everything I'm hearing, it is all good. We've already gotten a couple songs from the album, but the one Spotify appears to be pushing today is Barbaric.
The feelings that we thought we'd never lose. It is barbaric.
Apparently, A$AP Rocky is in album mode, which is a good thing. It's been 5 years since his last one. As he builds towards his forthcoming and fourth album, which is called Don't Be Dumb. Today, he releases his second single of 2023. This one is co-produced by some dude named Pharrell Williams, and the song is called Riot.
I don't buy it. I just call designers up. I free 99 it. Called your baby mama up. Yep, I 99 it.
Some songs that I talk about aren't necessarily my cup of tea. This would be one of them. I'm talking about the combo of will.i.am and Britney Spears. I saw this on the new music list, and I had to give it a listen.
Too much watching me, watching you.
It's called Mind Your Business, which is probably what the two of them would like to say to me right now. But anyway, I wanted to bring it to your attention. Maybe you'll enjoy it. Maybe it's musical pleasure to your ears. I hope your ear holes enjoy. We got some quick hits of music that I missed. What? Another new song from 30 Seconds to Mars called Get Up Kid came out last Friday. Now, full album drop apparently occurs in September on the 15th, and that is called It's the End of the World, But It's a Beautiful Day. Then there's Dan Auerbach, who is half of the Black Keys.
They wanna get mine. Go on the ceiling.
He released a new single last Thursday. That is called Every Change I Get, I Want You in the Flesh. And then finally, The Hives last Tuesday came out with Rigor Mortis Radio.
I got your offer. Decline. You might as well. Rigor Mortis Radio. You might as well.
It really frustrates me when I miss stuff. I mean, especially when it's some of my favorites. I don't even know how that can happen. It's my favorites. I've got all these things starred. You think I'd be alerted. Anyway, that's my new Music Friday for you all. Everything that I talk about, BrentEvans.net. Be sure to sign up there for my newsletter for that smorgasbord of goodness. Issue number 2 is coming out very, very soon. I promise. Let's get into the quote of the day. Everything happens for a reason is something that we have to tell ourselves all the time because it's good to have the idea that something good is around the corner. Margot Robbie. She is the Barbie. And I actually have another quote from her. Isn't as nice? Well, no, it's fun. Her quote, another one, is, "You need to shower at the end of the day." At the end of the day. I'm a fan of that as well. Yeah, if Margot Robbie wants to go shower at the end of the day, yeah, let's go. All right, make it a good day. Make it a great weekend. Be sure to enjoy the now. As always, make good choices. I'll be back at you over the weekend, and of course, back at you on Monday. I'll see you then. Apparently, save that.